You're watching Ashley Against All Odds, and let's get on into week 2. We have some surefire bets. If you gambled with us last week, we did all right. We did 9 and 7. At least it was a winning average, but I'm not happy with it. And this week, I'm predicting, that's right, I predict myself. I even predict my own predictions. So I'm predicting I'm only gonna get 3 or 4 max games wrong. Let me give you the ones that I know for sure are winners. Let's start things off with Arizona Cardinals. They're favored to win by 7. That's a no-brainer. I mean, the Cardinals are such a strong team this season, and Washington got lucky because they were playing my shitty Eagles. That's right. I am pissed off at my own team. What was that? You lost the biggest lead. I'm sorry. I can't. The football team, yeah, it wasn't some great, amazing comeback win. The Eagles just suck and blow everything. So, yeah, I'm going to say for sure the Cardinals are going to win, and they're going to cover. Spread them. Another sure win that I have is also a cover, which is going to be the Bills to cover Miami Dolphins. Sure, it's a division matchup, but the Bills are looking strong. I said this before, I'll say it again. The Bills are going to be a team to beat. Now, is it possible that they may lose to the Dolphins? Sure, anything's possible. I mean, especially with a division matchup. I have a gut feeling that the Bills are going to win this, even on the road in Miami. So I'm going to say Bills for the win, and they're going to cover that 5 points. Spread them. Another one I love is the Vikings at Colts. I have no idea why the Colts are actually favored to win here. That's insane to me considering Marlon Mack has a season-ending injury. No, I don't even understand that. So without a doubt, the Vikings will win this. The Vikings went last week against the Packers, which is a division rivalry. First game of the season, Kirk Cousins and Thielen, by the way, Thielen gave me over 30 points in my fantasy football team. He is so amazing. I've loved him every year. I take him every year on my fantasy football league, so he just crushes it. This week, going against the Colts, a Marlon Mack-less Colts? Nah, definitely. What are you even waiting for? If I were you, I would literally go lock that shit in right now. Vikings to win plus 3 points, so no brainer to me. The Detroit Lions are going to be traveling to the Green Bay Packers, and Green Bay was on the road last week, and they beat Minnesota. Rodgers looking stronger than ever. 6 points is a no-brainer. I think that Rodgers is going to definitely cover that with at least 1 touchdown. So, Packers for the win, and the spread. Spread 'em. Another one that I think is so easy and a no-brainer to me are the Patriots taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And to me, it's Seattle Seahawks all day. I think Cam got a little lucky the first game, but they were home, and now they're going to Seattle's home. And I don't think that Russell Wilson is going to let Cam Newton win up in his house. Seattle for the win, and they'll cover that 4 points. Spread 'em! The Baltimore Ravens are going to be traveling to the Houston Texans, and right now the Ravens are favored by 7. The Ravens should win. In theory. And I'm going to take them to win, and I'm going to take them to cover. There's just like a little piece of me that's nervous. And I don't know why. It could be because Deshaun Watson's amazing, but so is Lamar Jackson. Either way, I'm still going to say take the Ravens to win, and they're going to cover. Spread them. Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos are going to be traveling to the Pittsburgh Steelers to take on Ben Roethlisberger. Now, the Steelers won last week and the Broncos lost last week, but I think Drew Lock's going to be coming back with a vengeance. Just don't think they're going to win, so I'm definitely going to take the Steelers for the win. But the point spread right now is 7. Oh, God. Might be a push. I think it's honestly going to come down to 1 touchdown. The Steelers are going to win, and they're going to cover. Spread them. The Atlanta Falcons are going to be traveling to the Dallas Cowboys, and the Cowboys lost last week, which I weirdly was cheering for the Cowboys, which I never thought was going to happen, but I did, and they lost. The Cowboys are favored by 4.5 points, and the Falcons are a Julio Jones-less Falcons, and that is worrisome. Even though Matt Ryan last week, holy crap. He threw for 450 yards. Currently, he is the #1 ranking quarterback in the NFL, so that is something to take into consideration as Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will be hosting them. I literally do not want to cheer for them again, so I am having a very, very hard time right now telling you to take the Cowboys and the cover. But I do think they may cover because they're home, and if they lose this game, then they're in some serious doo-doo. So, yeah, I said doo-doo. So, I really, 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 really don't want to do this, but I'm going to say take the Cowboys for the win and the cover. This is the last time I'm cheering for the Cowboys, I swear. It really is. The New York Giants are playing the Chicago Bears, and I literally could care less. But I guess take the Bears. The Bears are home. If Trubisky doesn't win this game, then Foles is coming for your job. And I still don't believe in Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is not going to be your Manning. It's just not happening. Spread's 5.5 points. I think the Bears can cover that. So the Bears for the win and the Bears for the cover. Spread them. Last season when the Jaguars played the Titans, they actually split the series. The first time the Jaguars played the Titans last year, they beat them by 13 points. The second time, they got annihilated. That was, although when the Titans got their groove, which also is still the current Titans, again, minus how many times Gostkowski tries to mess that up for them. The wins to loss ratio for the Titans playing the Jaguars is 30-21. Even though my Gardner Minshew did so well last week, I'm so proud of you, babe. You just crushed it. But I'm going to have to jump off the Minshew choo-choo train this week. However, the point spread opened at 11, which is so high. And now it's currently still at 8, which is very high. But I weirdly think they're going to win. And I think that when these two teams play each other, it's so drastic due to the fact that it's a division rival. So they're going to really go for it. And I think they're going to cover. Spread them. The Panthers are at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week. So Brady is going to play Cam Newton's old team. Should be a pretty interesting game. The spread's 9 points. That is high. But you know what? Brady is coming off of a very embarrassing loss, his first game. Even though he statistically loses his first game anyways, he almost always wins that second one. So Brady for the win, and I think he's going to cover that 9 points. Spread him. The Kansas City Chiefs are at the Los Angeles Chargers this week, and honestly, this is a really good matchup because the Chargers were looking great last week. Chargers have an insane defense this year. I mean, between Joey Bosa, Derwin James, and Melvin Ingram, the Chiefs are going to have it in for themselves this week when they play the Chargers in LA. I think this game is going to be so much closer than everyone thinks. I get that they're the Super Bowl champ, and I do think Mahomes is unbelievably talented. I just think that their defense is super strong. And I think it's going to be a bit closer than 8.5. The Chargers for the spread, but take the Chiefs money line. The San Francisco 49ers are going to be traveling to the New York Jets, and it is not the Jets. It is going to be San Francisco. They had a terrible loss last week against the Cardinals, which I did call. The 49ers are going to show up. I mean, they're playing the Jets. I'm sorry. Besides the fact that their defense got me 1 point last week. 1. But on another note, I still think they're going to come back with a vengeance, and I think that the San Francisco 49ers are going to win this game, considering the fact that they are just playing the New York Jets. Even if the Jets are home, it's going to take a miracle. The spread's only 6.5 points, and I definitely think they're going to cover. So, spread them. The LA Rams are going to be traveling to the Philadelphia Eagles, and so disappointed at my Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not even going to take them this week. No, serves you right. I hope you lose every damn game so at least we get a better round draft pick. And for God's sakes, put in Jalen Hurts already. How does the line allow Wentz to get sacked that many times? Beats the hell out of me. They take the Rams for the win. Half of these people are calling this game a pick'em. The other half are giving the Eagles 1 point. Y'all crazy. After that game? Hell no. I'm not taking my own team. Will I cheer for my own team? Sure, because I'm not a crazy person. But I'm not going to take them because I'm not a crazy person. I don't think. You never know. I'm going to say take the Rams. It's either a pick 'em or you're getting a point. Either way, God help me, I can't stand my damn team right now. So take the Rams. All right, now it's time for Monday Night Football. We've got the New Orleans Saints that are going to be traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. And I definitely think the Saints are going to win after seeing what they did against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. It was such a good game. This team is definitely a Super Bowl contender this season. Even though the Saints are on the road, 100% Saints for the win. Spread's only 5.5 points, and I do think that the Saints can easily cover that. So I'm going to say Saints for the win and the cover. Spread them. And that covers week 2, baby. Yeah.